I want to hear how it was camping last night.
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was hard to sleep at first, but then, you get used to it.
And
What?
it was hard to get to sleep?
Yeah, a little bit. But once you got to sleep, I was asleep the whole time.
You didn't even wake up once, huh?
No.
Was it scary at all sleeping in the tent, like hearing the noises outside?
Yeah, a little bit was, yeah.
What did you hear?
Like, I heard people walking. Thought it was like a zombie coming to turn
Zombie
me.
coming. What else did you hear?
Animals,
What kind of animal?
like crickets.
Ah,
Birds and
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
I heard the dogs barking there.
And they have a dog over there, the other people. It was an interesting experience. I'd do it again.
You do it
Okay,
again, yeah.
that's good.
I'm glad to hear that.
You think you're going to be able to get everything back in the bags?
We can do anything if we set our minds to it. What is this?
Such a positive attitude.
I know, I like it.
What is this?
You ready to ride?
Always.
Always. You ready to ride?
Yes.
I'm ready to ride also. Kevin's ready to ride.
I'm ready to ride. I'm always ready to ride.
So today we're going to Bratislava, Slovakia. We're going to cross the border from Austria into Slovakia. This is Kevin's first time in Slovakia, right?
Yep.
First time in Bratislava. This is my fourth time, I think, in Slovakia, third time in Bratislava. But I've never done this route along the river here before, so it'll be good. We're getting close to Bratislava now. We can see the castle off in the distance. Maybe just another 5 to 7 kilometers or so, and then we'll be in the city. Alright, so we're in Bratislava now. We turned into the first shopping mall that we could find. Kevin got a SIM card for his phone, cost him 20 euros, which gave him 4 gigabytes. Now we went into Bila, the supermarket, which is also in the shopping mall here. Got some food, everybody got some food for tonight and tomorrow. And now we're going into the food court to get some lunch for today. So we're really stocking up here at the shopping mall, and we'll continue from here in Bratislava down the river. So, what did you manage to find for lunch?
Subway, barbecue, chicken, fajita, cheese sandwich.
All of that? That was like 12 things.
No?
Just like combined together, like the small things. Yeah.
And I'm eating it.
Yeah, I got 12 things too. I got pizza, 2 slices of pizza, and 2 little like Greek salad things. What are you having for lunch over here?
I'm going to have an avocado and
Bread.
and cheese. I've just had a couple of bananas because I was ravenous.
Yeah.
That'll do me.
Okay.
I've got enough food to get me through tomorrow if there's no shops open as well. So now the next problem is where I put it all. I've either got to eat it all or I've got to find somewhere in the panniers.
Yeah. Well, we didn't stay in Bratislava very long. We just kind of made a quick pit stop here. Got a SIM card for our phones. Got some food. Filled up our water bottles. And now we're on our way. Downtown Bratislava is kind of behind me there through the the arches of this bridge. We've gone 32 kilometers to get here to Bratislava today, and we're gonna go quite a bit further. So yeah, here we go. Goodbye Bratislava, back on the Eurovelo 6 Danube River. So we've left Bratislava and we're out on this amazing little bike path that is super flat and super speedy. I'm going 26 kilometers per hour at the moment. Was going 32 a moment ago. Pretty easy to go flat. There's lots of inline skaters, bikers, runners out here on the trail. We are just about to cross the border now. This morning we crossed from Austria to Slovakia, and now we're going to cross from Slovakia into Hungary. So we're crossing 2 international borders in a single day in a very short time period. And here it comes, the border of Slovakia and Hungary. We're biking down this long island that separates Slovakia from Hungary. On my left, behind me here, the clouds and water in the distance, that's Slovakia. Mainland Slovakia is over there. Over to my right, behind those trees, just about 100 meters or less, that is Hungary. We are going to cross over to Hungary at some point, but we're basically going to continue down this long island for several dozen kilometers, and eventually we will cross into Hungary. For now, however, we are enjoying these scenic views along the waterfront. Beautiful clouds in the sky today. Really, really nice. Woo! We're flying. We've gone, I'm looking at my odometer now, 53.36 kilometers today. And that's in 3 hours. So we got 53 kilometers in 3 hours of cycling. It's pretty fast for bicycle touring. And we're able to do that because the road is flat. So we just did 80 kilometers for the day, just past the 80 kilometer mark. That is the furthest that Josie has ever ridden her bicycle in a single day. So we're setting some records with her. She's never been on a bike tour, never gone camping, and now today she's never ridden over 80 kilometers, and now she has. So pretty good record-setting trip here for her, I think, at age 14.
So I need to interject here because unfortunately I lost some of the video footage from this part of the trip. So what happened was we were cycling down this long island peninsula sort of thing in Slovakia, and the plan was to go to this little ferry landing and take a ferry boat across the water over into Hungary. And right on the other side of the water in Hungary was the campground that we were planning to stay at. So we made it to this little ferry landing. We waited for 2 hours for this ferry boat to show up. While we were there, Kevin had his coffee, of course, second coffee of the day I might add, and the ferry boat never showed up. And we don't know why, time of year perhaps, I have no idea, but the ferry boat never showed up. And so what were we gonna do? There were no campgrounds nearby, so we basically just walked our bikes a short distance, like 1/10 of a kilometer down the road, and found this little spot in the forest, right on the edge of the river, and that's where we decided to make camp for the night.
Well, we waited here at the ferry landing for more than 2 hours, and the ferry didn't show up like the woman said it would. So we've decided that we're just gonna camp right here behind me in these trees. spend the night here. We don't have toilets, running water, anything, but we're gonna camp here, and then tomorrow we'll bike 40 kilometers into town, and we'll say goodbye to Fukuya and Josie, and then Kevin and I will continue from there, kind of east through Hungary and Slovakia. So the plan is one more night with no showers and no running water, no bathrooms, here in the woods in Slovakia.
Yeah.
Second day camping. Should be easier this time.
Be easier this time. That's what we just talked about. Did you put it in? Good?
No, wait, I need to wait first. I need to.
Well done, Joe.
Voila! Hold. Eventually, it will start to boil, and when that happens, you put this, well, I don't even know what this is, into that.
Okay.
Then voila, dinner.
Good. Okay.
Yes!
Well, you think it was too much water?
Oh shoot, yeah.
Just start it. Keep going because the rice will absorb. Don't make a mess. Look, it's much better now.
Well, I still put way too much water. This looks like it.
It looks so good, Joe.
What? No, it doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't?
Hey, try it. This is homemade risotto.
Oh,
Peas and
you have to
carrots.
keep stirring.
I can't even keep the camera still. I'm laughing so hard.
No, but you know what? I will eat it because I think it's yummy. But just the rice is a bit crunchy.
So how do you rate my Master Chef cooking?
10. Tastes like yummy risotto.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, make yours then.
Thumb on the wheel and then click it down onto that red piece. So it's a flick it. That's it. So it has to have a little bit of pressure on. You have to turn the gas on. You can sort of do the two things at the same time. Just turn the gas on a little bit. And now flick it on. Flick it on. There you go. You got it.
But you just rode your bike from Vienna to Bratislava.
Yeah, I did. I just did that.
How does it feel?
I feel very accomplished.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it easier or harder than you thought it was going to be?
A lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Really?
Yeah.